as I was preparing my Oxtails Part 2, second message dealing with healthy manure management, my heart has been shifted over the last 24 hours. So, like my mentor, Dr. Miles Jerome Jones, when caught in the dilemma, a crisis is happening in the world, the first thing you ought to do is go to the Word. As I went to the Word for solace in all of the challenges we are facing in this current moment, I also noted that Dr. Miles Jerome Jones always would go to the communion table. And it just so happened we are serving communion today. So I asked the Lord, what does communion have to say to all that we are sharing in this experience? And my mind goes to this text. I just want to cut this into a half piece. You can look at the first half when you get home. I'm going to read the second half beginning at verse 15 and read through verse 22. And it reads, "And for this cause he is the mediator of the New Testament, that by means of death, for the redemption of the transgressions that were under the first testament, they which are called might receive the promise of eternal inheritance. For where a testament is, there must also of necessity be the death of the testator. For a testament is of force after men are dead. Otherwise it is of no strength at all while the testator liveth. Whereupon neither the first testament was dedicated without blood. For when Moses had spoken every precept to all the people according to the law, he took the blood of calves and of goats with water and scarlet wool and hyssop, and sprinkled both the book and all the people, saying, This is the blood of the testament which God hath enjoined unto you. Moreover, he sprinkled with blood both the tabernacle and all the vessels of the ministry. And almost all things are by the law purged with blood. And without shedding of blood, there is no remission." Father, bless us in these moments that are ours. Speak oracles of truth from your word. And help us and remind us about the importance of what shed blood means in this hour. For truly we have seen the wrong kind of shedding of blood. Shedding of innocent blood that is running rampant in our streets. So Lord, remind us today as believers of what you would say to the church concerning this evil that has been inflicted upon us. And then remind us, oh God, that you have already been wounded for our transgressions. You've already been bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was put upon you, and by your stripes I pray for healing for this nation. For even as I pray and lift up in this moment of prayer all of those not only on our sick and shut-in list, but I lift up, oh God, a nation that is hell-bent towards war and evil and hatred, violence and upheaval and nationalistic concerns. And I remind us that you so loved the world, you didn't take, but you gave. You didn't give us a token, you gave us your only. That whoever believes and receives doesn't have to perish, but can have everlasting life. I lift up these who have come today. For you said, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face